All right, before I have Mr. Zambon speak, I want to talk to you a little bit too about this. There's a separate charge from the same day at a different location. June 15th, which would have been Friday, the same day, oh, that's Saturday. June 15th, Saturday, at an address on Oak Street in Rockford. They're charging you with illegal entry without owner's permission, where they said you entered with or without breaking a certain building or structure, a house, that's right at 192 Oak Street in Rockford. Whether it was occupied or unoccupied, without first obtaining permission to enter from the owner or occupant, agent, or person having immediate control thereof. It's a misdemeanor. They call it illegal entry or entry without owner's permission. The possible penalty is 90 days in jail, up to $500 fine. You'd have the right, Mr. Castillo, to plead guilty or not guilty, to have a trial in front of a judge or a jury, to have an attorney. This is a misdemeanor case, and the least of all your worries about everything you're charged with right now. That misdemeanor allows you the right to have a trial in front of a judge or a jury, allows you to have an attorney represent you, and if you could not afford to hire an attorney, the court could appoint an attorney to represent you. Then you pay the expense of a court-appointed attorney. I'd anticipate when you get your attorney on the big felony cases, you'll also talk to that attorney about this misdemeanor, which, as I've said, is the most least serious and least worrisome of the cases that you have, because you have a life felony, a 20-year felony, a 10-year felony, and a 5-year felony. The case I just read to you is a 90-day misdemeanor, 90-day misdemeanor. We still say not guilty on that case, Mr. Castillo, as we say not guilty on all charges. Now, Mr. Zambon, did you have a chance to talk to Mr. Castillo briefly ahead of time?
Yes, Your Honor, I did. He was very cooperative with me. He gave me all of the information that he provided at court services, much of which we have agreed from directing questions to Mr. Castillo. I would also point out that the court services pretrial release report indicates that Ricardo has absolutely no criminal record whatsoever, and that he's been in the same area here as a recruiter for the last 9 months. I would ask the court to take all of that into consideration along with his service to the country as a Marine recruiter and set a reasonable bond. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Castillo, while I gave you the dates of when you have to be back in our court, June 26, Wednesday at 8:30, July 3, Wednesday at 9:30. You will have an attorney that you get to talk to prior to both of those. Well, honestly speaking, that first appointment, you might meet the attorney that day, but I definitely will give you time to talk to the attorney. But it's very possible you'll meet him before the 26th of June. Do you have any questions for me?
No, ma'am.
All right, this is what I'm going to tell you. This is as big as it gets. This case, it's as scary as it gets. It's as horrific as it gets. And it puts all of us in a fear zone like no other. I don't understand any of what the allegations are other than what I've read to you. And you're going to have to talk with your attorney step by step because these are big cases. One, no matter what, I don't want you to have any contact, directly or indirectly, with the people that live in that house on Ella Terrace by the name of Timmer. I don't want you to have any contact with the person that I identified as the initials AT or any of her family, whether you know them or they're total strangers to you. We enter a plea of not guilty on all charges, 4 felonies and 1 misdemeanor. Not guilty is the plea that's entered currently. You are to report to court services. You're not allowed to be in possession of any weapons, regardless of what kind of weapon. No weapons, no ammunition. Report to court services. I'm saying you live alone. No contact with any children. That's anybody 17 years in age or under. You cannot have any contact with any children. You have to have a GPS tether if you're released from the jail. And the bond currently for the 4 felony cases is $2 million in cash. $2 million in cash, cash only. That is how serious this court takes all of these charges, and we want to make sure you're monitored. If there's any chance you're released from jail, 24/7. Now, on the misdemeanor case for the illegal entry, I make it a $5,000 10% bond. $5,000 10% bond. That's $500. And we still say not guilty on that charge. You're going to want to talk with your attorney, whoever you get, for all of these charges. Now, Mr. Castillo, do you have any questions for me? Could you repeat that? That's a good question, and I would say within the next 5 to 10 days, you're going to be talking with your attorney. The first appointment you have with us is June 26th. Today is the 17th, so it's going to be within the next few days when an attorney gets assigned to you. They'll make an effort to try to contact you. Sometimes they've met their client before the first appointment. Sometimes they have not. I will make sure, since I'm your judge, that I have time for you to talk to that attorney if you have not met them before you come to my court June 26th. Do you get that?
Yes, I do.
Any other questions? Did you get fingerprinted when you were arrested? Okay. We'll see you on Wednesday, June 26th. Follow the rules exact. Thank you.